back, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh,
Welcome
the
back,
Twitch
ladies and
bot's going off
gents.
again.
Uh,
Or is it? Wait, have you actually started? Where is it? Where's the Twitch bot? Where's my notification? No. Are we up?
should be. Ladies
Okay,
and
I assume the stream is actually up because everyone's ready up.
ladies and gentlemen, in the blue car.
Shut up, man.
I think the Alpha Romeo TP might be a little pissed.
Why?
Or microwave. I'm a bit pissed.
Respect microwave. My
The
goat.
yeah, I think he might be a little pissed. I'm just here for comms, mate.
Ace is king.
I would continue to engineer you, Owen, but it's like it's so late
You're
in
never
South
here.
Africa. Yeah, it's so late in South Africa. I'll go to sleep like 1 o'clock in the morning. So,
As you should.
or is it earlier now? Because then I might think about it.
No, it's not.
When is it again?
I need 7 UK time.
So that's what 8 or 9 o'clock for me. I might still make it. I'll consider engineering again. Well, it's telling me that I have 0 viewers.
Yeah, because I don't think it sent out like, the notification of the streams. Oh no, it did.
Stairs, motherfucker.
Tier 2 must hate us.
I know. I'm so glad we're not commentating tier 2. Oh, welcome back, chat. Ignore everything. Just don't go look in tier 2 chat. You don't want to know what you don't want to know.
There was loads of beef going on. We've just spammed memes and they've given up.
Yeah. Like, I mean, we out-memed them. They were so pissed, they just started laughing at our memes. We should get a Nobel Peace Prize, I think.
No one even laughed.
Yeah, well, they laughed.
Silence.
We just got a Nobel Peace Prize. We irritated the shit out of 2 terrorist organizations, so they just stopped. You reckon that's what happened to the Taliban? America didn't actually go to war, they just irritated them.
Is there a formation lap? Yes, there is.
Yes.
Right, we're finally underway. Come on, Flair, you got this. This is my king.
Yes.
I'm sending one more meme before I actually start doing my job.
We have jobs.
I don't think the meme to ascend. Damn it. Anyway, let's go through the tires, shall we? Where is it? So, majority of the grid are on the medium compound tyre, but P1, Adama, Red Bull is on the hard, and P15 Jack, who is the McLaren, is also on hards, and absolutely everyone else is opted for the medium tyre. But it's quite boring.
Owen, can you please send your meme quickly? Because I've got another one, and it's just gonna look sad if I send 2 memes in a row, so...
But I had to download it from iCloud and it wasn't downloading, so I don't know if it's going to send.
Because I've got a really good one.
Hold on, I'm going to have to like resave it on my phone.
I mean, it's like the coolest anime man I've ever seen.
I think mine's better.
Well, it's technically an anime girl, but it's a man. It's a guy.
Weirdo.
It's a guy dressed
There's
up as.
freaky shit, but
I mean, can you judge me? It's 2023.
yes.
I'll take you to court.
I know, I crop. There's motherfucker.
Look at this fucking bullshit. Oh shit, someone got disqualified, I didn't even see. There's your pit stop strategy, medium to hard or soft, medium, medium. If we have a quick look at the grid's tires, they're all on mediums except for the race leader or the pole man, Adama.
And the McLaren and P15.
Adama.
Yeah, that's Jack. So the game doesn't consider the hard to medium a viable option, although two cars have, and many people have failed to park. The top two didn't know.
Cause
You drive that
that's
fast around a track and you can't park a car.
although guys, just before we start the race, remember if you start first, you've got the other 19 drivers behind you. And
Cheers, Will.
starting first is where you want to be, because it gives you the best advantage, because you start first.
Right, yeah, we understood. The game is telling me people are moving places, but
Oh,
they're not.
it's been a while
Anyway,
since I've done this. I can't see the lights. 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. And it is lights out, and away we go, ladies and gentlemen. The Red Bull starting first, and the Aston Martin just behind him. A little bit of a squeeze there.
try and start for the Aston.
One of the the two Williams drivers going at each other, and I think there's someone falling down the order. Who's that? That's
That
Wee
is
James.
oh, I'm not sure. A lot of people are changing, and the Alfa Romeo takes the lead from the Red Bull there. Good move on the first lap. The Red Bull probably does have quite cold tyres at the moment.
Shit.
But IDF there leads.
There was a Red Bull and Mercedes that shoved each other off track. You can see the
Oh,
position change. I'm getting flashbacks. The two Ferraris battling each other as well. They are side by side. Although the number 2 car goes in front, and the Alpha Tauri might go down the inside, and he does so, and he takes him out though. There are 4 drivers out that had a bit of a collision. Four, 5 drivers.
That's last week's winner.
Oh wow, this
And
is more chaotic
is
than
the
Australia.
virtual safety car.
That was more chaotic than Australia, man. Jeez, peeps, man. Oh, Josh, you have no idea, mate.
During that, I think the Aston Martin of Expert Bubble might be a bit unhappy because I couldn't figure out who he was watching. To be honest, so I kept watching the battle for a second, and he got squeezed a bit wide by the Red Bull, who's struggling to start on those hard tyres. I don't think he's getting enough heat in them at the moment. And there I've built quite a reasonable gap actually.
So
that is a vote. I don't see it. Yeah, it is. Okay.
Your main winners of the first lap is Clicks, who's gained 5 positions. Magic McKee, who's gained 8. He's gained the most. Then Corner Kickass. The big losers of the first lap is then the Blue Frog, Wee Jamesy, and Graceful Rook. But we are once again underway racing, and let me just quickly change it to tires. So 2 drivers going to into the pits now, going in front. Then a lot of drivers as well. The Alpha Romeo and the Haas battling as they go through the 3rd or 2nd corner. Although the Alfa Romeo does seem to pull out in front.
So he's got a reasonable 2-second gap after 2 laps. Very impressive. Expert Bubble looking to apply pressure on that Red Bull again. A fight which was getting quite tasty before the virtual safety car came out. There's 2 cars in the pit, Ross and Charles. The Red Bull and Ferrari not having the best of starts, I assume they had some sort of wing damage.
Yeah, I'm very sad for Ross. He had a very bad qualifying. We unfortunately span, and then again in the race he gets taken out of his span. I have no idea. But yeah, this just might not be his track. Looks like Flair went off track a little bit there. The Aston Martin on the rear of the Red Bull might be able to make a move. He's side by side.
Well, that's I think. Yeah, I think he's gonna kick ass. May have had a spin.
Oh, well, I must compliment the Williams. He's making a valiant charge to get in front of the Red Bull. He's gained a lot of time, so I think the top 4 roundabout have settled nicely into place. Expert Bubble then fastest lap. Adama losing 2 places, but he is on the hard compound of tyres.
As I said, I do want to point out that neither of the hard tyres were necessarily quick. I mean, But Jack has gone up a place, but I think that was through others' misfortune, because when I was planning on making that comment, he was 16th. And yeah, I know the Haas had a little bit of an incident, so there you go. And Expert Bubble already catching up to Flair a bit. I feel like he didn't have the best of laps out in front. Might just be preserving his tyres, though.
Oh, but then there's another Aston Martin Alfa Romeo fight. That is Bride and Wee Callum going at each other. But it does look like it's Bride is pulling out in front in that particular instance. Also, then the gap between. I think that's the main battle we're seeing.
Mm.
So we have a battle for 10th place, 7th place, oh sorry, 6th place, and we'll say 3rd place and
As
1st.
well as first, I'd say.
Yeah.
Expert Bubble pacing down IVR Flair. He's on the back straight now. He's already burnt through most of his DRS, whereas the Alfa Romeo in front hasn't. That might be why he's been able to close the gap down so quickly. He has got DRS. Down the inside, he's going to go. Is he ahead? There he is. He's got a move done. And there you go. It's a new race leader. The Alfa Romeo is going to fight back. Now he's got DRS on.
Might
I
have
don't think he's going
DRS
to make
as
a move
well.
materialise. Here he almost touches his rear. He backs out a little. And now he gets DRS onto the start-finish straight.
Oh,
I always find
Adama.
turn one a really dodgy place to remove, but he's going to go for it. Down the inside he goes, and he's retook the lead of the race. The Aston Martin sticks with him. Is he going to be able to get back in front? No, he doesn't. IVF Flair now full car ahead.
While that battle was going on, Corum, the other Williams, just passed the Red Bull. Now it's up to his teammate Buzz to do the same. He's five tenths behind, although the main battle still remains Bubble and Flair. There's contact
Yellow.
further down the grid. That is board.
Very left place. I don't know if he caused it.
Yeah,
Waranga has lost a lot of time from it though.
Oh, but
and
there
he
goes
already
the
had
Haas.
a
Oh, the Haas and the Ferrari as well having a battle. The Haas almost had the Ferrari, but the Ferrari does get a bit of traction through that particular corner. Oh, but the Haas loses it though.
Oh, yeah, he's not having a good day, is he, Connor?
Well, luckily enough, he did save it, which I must say was a pretty badass save.
Expert Bubble is going to have DRS once again on Flair, out for the lead. He's got 0 DRS though, whereas the Alpha has dropped down a bit to be fair. He's using quite a bit to defend, nowhere near as much as the Aston Martin though. This time, he's going to go down the inside. I thought he was going to save the move. For the next straight, and he's fun. Well, had a spin. I don't know who's at full there.
No idea. Hold on.
I felt like I was on the onboard of the Aston. I didn't have the best view. I didn't see if he got hit or if he didn't. But see, this is the most advanced stream now that we've got to go. We have replays.
Oh, well, it would
Don't get me
happen
asked
more.
to do a lot more commentary if this works.
There we go, the gamers. Now, unfortunately, Expert Bubble all the way down the grid, but that has allowed Adama to get a little bit more back into the race. Bordeaux now fighting with Typo. I saw a bit of smoke, so someone there had a lockup. But I must say the grid is pretty packed from P9 down to P12 around about. The grid's extremely packed.
Yeah.
But then the race leaders as well, they're all separated by a second and a half around about.
Neon just made a move on Magical McKee, by the way. Been out there. It's quite a close battle for P9 actually. All the way down to P12, 4 cars there. I can see where DRS trains are starting to form, to be fair.
Yeah. Corm is he's gaining quite a lot on Flair through the straights. He is going to go for the dive bomb though. He's going to brake late, or he's going to keep it clean. Oh, he just about fine margins. I won't lie, that was extremely close. Oh, but there goes.
He's one round the Alfa Romeo.
Oh, there goes the Alpha.
Well, on top 2 now, we've had incidents, and Hannah Williams leads. Taking me further down the grid now, actually. I'm not sure. Oh, yeah, Fair has ended up behind Expert Bubble. There you go. not what you like to see. You know, I guess the race of the winners between a Dammer and Icetorn. I still don't think I how you say it. So I assume that's gonna be it.
Oh, another yellow
And those
flag.
yellows.
That
Is that
is
all
Flair
right?
again.
Ooh.
Oh, I think the tires was just still a little bit more,
Mhm.
a little bit warm.
Yeah.
Too warm for him, unfortunately. Big battle between the Aston Martin of Bubble and Clicks. Now the Aston Martin is going to give everything he can to get back onto the podium positions, but quickly let's have a quick. He's going to brake late,
He's
or he's
been
going to
in
keep
well
it
last
clean.
lap.
Oh, he just about
Leaving
fine
not
margins.
space.
I won't lie, that was extremely close.
Yeah.
Oh, but there
Oh, and he
goes.
spun round the Alfa Romeo.
Oh, there
Oh
goes the
no.
Alpha. Not a corner, that's possible. Back to the live action then. Expert Bubble still stuck behind the horse, but it is pretty close. Speaking about pretty close, P10 to 12, especially very close. Or sorry, P9 to 11, very close. Another yellow flag. I think that's just someone going slowly. But the McLaren
Oh,
of Jamesy is making a move on the Mercedes. Is the Mercedes going to retaliate with a dive bomb? Yes, he does.
oh, he's
Got to go
gone
for the
very
switchback
deep.
though.
That's
Very,
beautiful from the McLaren.
very tactical racing then. Are we going to see another incident like the previous lap? Does not look like it, and he is past. It's
Mercedes going a bit wide in those corners.
Graceful Rook also now going to see if he can capitalize the number 97 car. Oh, but he is going to go down the inside. Oh, saved by the
Oh
safety car.
no.
Magic
What
McKee
happened?
saved by the safety
Oh,
car. Oh, what?
what? What's happened there?
No
Which
idea.
tire in the middle of the track?
Let's have a quick look at the.
That was a bit dodgy, to say the least.
Yeah,
Oh.
just looks like he slammed into the back of the McLaren, unfortunately. Now, this is going to help the previously disadvantaged,
Hmm.
that being.
Oh.
Oh, no,
The
but they're both.
Ferrari
Oh, they're
at the
both
back to come in for a stop,
on
and
the
he's come out on soft
softs.
tyres.
Very
That's an
interesting
interesting
choice.
strategy, but it's a Ferrari, so we won't do much questioning.
Nothing out of the ordinary. But yeah, unfortunately, Ross and the Blue Frog that left the game, or I think Ross DNF'd, yeah. But the Blue Frog,
Yeah.
I think he might
No, the
have
Blue Frog
left.
DNF as well.
Oh, did he? Oh, that's very
Yeah.
unfortunate for
He
them.
was, he was the one who DNF'd on the first lap.
Very unfortunate. But Charles, luckily for him, he can make a move back now.
I'm curious as to whether any of the medium runners are going to come in for an early stop here.
That
And the man in
might.
P1 does. There you go. Oh, followed by the Red Bull, who's on hards as well. And Connor somehow managed to get a penalty under safety car.
Once again, we'll do no questioning. Oh,
And that is a
Adama.
lot of pit stops.
Adama
A
also
Dammer
going
I'm
to
intrigued by.
box.
He's going to mediums. That is not lasting to the end. That is
Yeah,
going to take a mega drive
I
to
mean,
last to the end. Whereas hards is possible because I have to do it on Monday.
have you
It was
seen?
very bad at the end.
Have you
But
seen that perfectly timed double stack from Williams?
yes, that was
Wow,
beautiful.
that was amazing. It's just, if I was a Adama, I'd stick on the.
Oh,
Well, everybody's now on the hards, or most people.
or
That might.
softs.
That
Because two people, for some reason, the Ferrari earlier and Click's Will and the Haas have opted for the soft tyre.
If I was a Damon, I would stay on the hards, because looking at the racing,
Mm.
which has been so close, I would. I'll be
I would bank on
90%.
another stage.
Oh yeah, I'm
And
90%
I think
certain.
that's what Jack out in the lead has done. He's out on 7 lap old hards.
Oh yeah, he was in the midfield. He's leading the race now.
Mm. Yep, so there's 3 people who haven't pitted. And, oh, that's strange actually. Warang just started on mediums. He opted not. Oh, wait, no, he's ghosted, so I think he's on AI. That's probably why.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Oh, Typo is back in the pits. He's serving a penalty and going to the hard, so I assumed he realised he shouldn't be on soft tyres. And Charles, who started on mediums, I'm quite surprised also didn't pit. Oh no, he didn't start on mediums, sorry. Okay.
Yeah, I started
I think
on.
he's done his pit stop.
Yeah, I started on something.
I assume he started on. No, he
The
did start on
hards.
hard, didn't he?
Yeah, I started.
I'm sure.
Was he also one of the hard starters?
No, it was the McLaren and Adama, wasn't it? Well, let me look at the race hour. I
Please.
swear he started on mediums. Yeah, he did. He's got medium, as has Border
Oh,
and Ross.
I mean,
Hmm,
Charles. Yeah,
interesting.
it wouldn't have any advantage for him to box. I think he could just stick to
Well,
strategy.
if he went to hards, he could quite easily.
Yeah. Well. Okay. Well,
Because then he's on the same as the majority of the grid.
this is now a blessing in disguise. Oh, not
Hmm,
a blessing in disguise. It's just a straight up blessing
yeah.
for them to catch up. But they're
Hmm.
still a ways back. They still have another lap.
I'm quite intrigued because we see it quite a lot in China. If anyone's been influenced by a possibility of rain, but judging by the amount who went for hards, I'm going to say no. But I don't know though. I'll be right back.
No problem. Sorry about that. Back to the racing action once again. Typo is on a fresh set of hards, so he technically has an advantage to the rest of the grid. He's going through the. He's starting another lap shortly. Charles is going to catch up. Typo might still catch up, but is going to put a lot of wear on those hards trying to catch up. Going a hot lap base then. As the rest of the field is almost halfway through. A very exciting safety car restart might be on the books, might be a possibility, of course. Jack leading the Grand Prix, one of the only drivers who decided not to box. That's him, Charles, and Raw Anger, who opted not to box. The rest of the grid.
But
Oh fuck! You gave me a heart attack. Just hear this British man screaming in my ear. I'm back. Oh. This is a very primitive stream. Normally, I have a lot more things I
mm.
can use, like a bingo board and the actual track stats and yeah.
How
Well,
many people we got watching? How many people went from the masterclass with
take a guess.
replays?
Take a guess.
8.
Very close. Very very close. You're warm. You're fire. You're hot.
12.
You're cold. You're astronomically cold.
7.
You're you're not as hot anymore.
9.
You're on fire. You're on it, mate.
10.
No, you were right. I'm just
Oh, okay.
sticking with the shitty analogy. Um,
Yeah.
Typo then has just about caught up. Just about. Or are we going to have another lap? Oh, well, we're going to have another lap of the safety.
Well, no, hold on, Mike. Is it coming in? Okay,
No.
yeah, it's going around. We'll have another lap.
Alright.
Now is when he meant to pull out the fun facts, Lou, by the way.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, fun fact. There are 8 main braking points. Well, I struggle to believe that, but there are 8 main braking points on the circuit. The lap record is held by Michael Schumacher with a 132.2. If you start on pole on the Chinese circuit, you have a 60% winner rate, and no one has ever won the Chinese Grand Prix under P6.
Mm.
Oh, Charles boxed again. Well, he was last anyway. I didn't have much to lose. But
Yeah.
he is on the hard compound of tires now. So I think this he made the better call, better call of judgment. Do you have any fun facts?
No, because I was getting the like actual league facts while you was sorting out the. You know, I'll Google China fun fact.
Please, please.
Race facts. Okay.
Alright,
See what we get here.
give us a read.
I'm reading all of it.
Just give us, some.
But that's a lot. Right, did you know? Did you know that... Wait, hold on. Michael Schumacher recorded his last race victory at the Shanghai circuit in 2006. It's also the first venue for the Red Bull team in 2009 and Nico Rosberg in 2012. And it looks like the safety car is coming in this lap. It's about time.
Thank goodness.
Oh, after their first victory in 2009, the British national anthem was incorrectly played on the podium for Red Bull. Though the team's base is in Britain, the team itself is registered with the Austrian National Racing Authority. So they played the wrong national anthem on the podium. Let's hope the same don't happen today. You don't get that on the game anyway. That'd be a nice addition to be fair.
What, just incorrectly playing your national anthem? You know
Or we
what
could
would be
blast it down the
nice?
screen.
Not that anyone would do it, but
Functional game.
imagine in the game, if you register as a certain nationality, they play your anthem. No one would
Yeah, I know
ever
that would
listen
be
to
good.
the whole thing, but
I would.
most
If I
people
won,
would
I would.
skip. Uh, you know,
If I won at Silverstone, I would listen to the whole thing with my hand on my chest.
I'm ready with the
And a
national
British flag
anthem
background.
on
Please
standby.
don't.
It's
Anyway,
it's just
our
everybody's
little Jack.
British.
Oh, no, no, stop!
Oh
He's had a
no,
spin.
Jack!
Oh no. Well, the race leader who is yet to pit. Awful spin. Luckily, we can't have another safety car straight away, unlike real life. Because I
Oh,
also could
another
see
spin
there
from
was
the
forward spin
Williams.
down the grid. Yep, and then there's another one. This is as chaotic as the Australia restart here. Adamo is putting pressure on Nicecorn for the lead. Obviously, both of them have loads of ERS to spare. One on the mediums, the other on the hards. You do expect the Red Bull to have a better start, and he's gone for the move around the outside. Now got the inside line. It looks like he's had a much better exit on that tyre, and into the lead Adamo
Oh,
goes.
he made it look too easy. Too easy, but that's the
Let's
grip
have a little more grip on that
advantage.
tyre, yeah.
So, of course, the grip advantage he has.
Been a good start for the Haas, did you expect? I mean, well, he's dropped 2 seconds now, but he was further below the grid. On the soft tyre.
So, oh, there might be
Now,
an overtake here
race
from
to do.
Charles.
Oh, it's a yellow flag.
Oh, that's a
Who's that? Is that
Ferrari. That's
Ferrari?
typo that had a DNF.
Not again. Oh, God. Well, at least it was this lap and not the next, otherwise we would have got another safety car. Adamo, by the way, purple in sector 3. Not that it's that relevant, but...
Flair, who was a race leader, is now stuck behind Graceful Rook. He might get past in due course very fast, and he's not even deploying
now.
overtake. But he's gonna go down the inside. Oh, yeah.
Great move for now.
Oh, yeah. Blocks him off
Okay, so
perfectly, all within the regulations, all legal. Very, very,
Yeah.
very well from him. Expert Bubble.
Now it's 1 point back to James.
Expert Bubble is having a bit of a look at the Alpine. Is he going to go down the inside? No. He does keep it clean though.
I always find that corner really interesting because you can just see from like the onboards how many different ways people take it.
Yeah, we'll have a look at that for the race to come. Let's just quickly have a look at the replay of the Williams spin. Just unluckily he caught the back of the Haas there. I don't think the Haas was particularly at fault, but it's very hard to see from the camera angle who was at fault there. Expert Bubble still on the hunt for Neon. He's getting very close. Oh, that was supreme late braking. He keeps still within. He actually gained a little bit of time through there. But Neon might make a move on his teammate Callum. So this is all now down to Expert Bubble to see if he can distract his team.
Where have you pulled that from?
What do you mean where have I pulled what from?
Well, no, no, if you're saying Neon and Callum are teammates, so might continue.
No, sorry. Oh, might there be an
Ooh,
overtaking
James
order?
might go for a move.
This is four
Oh,
cars
no.
now.
Yeah, I'm not going braking.
4 cars all within a second and a half of each other. Adama does set the fastest lap. Oh, there he goes out. Rear slips.
Oh, he's just gone really aggressively into the wall there. I think that's rear wing damage as well.
Oh, very
That's a real
unfortunate.
shame.
He had such a good setup to the race, a lead up to the race as well. Though the McLaren just went off track temporarily to see if he can get across from the Alpine and the Aston Martin. Oh no, another spin from.
It's
Oh
the tyres, isn't it? Mm.
yeah, it's the tires.
Okay, I must be finished.
Hey, just ignore that. You've seen nothing. Let's have a quick look at that as or at that incident.
Adama, by the way, has pulled out over a second now ahead in the lead, although he is on the faster tyre. I'm not too sure if that's going to last the end. 15 to go. We'll see how that unfolds for Red Bull.
Flair spun again, so I think that's his race.
Mm.
Pretty much canned unless we get a
Well, I don't
safety
know.
car built.
There's quite highlighting this for another safety. By the way, things are going as we say that there is yellow flags again in sector 3.
Although the
I don't know
uh,
if that's.
the other Alfa Romeo is now carrying the torch. It's bright. Is carrying it for the team.
Mm.
Expert Bubble and Wee Callum chasing down Neon. But it does look like
Ooh.
Expert Bubble might make a move on his teammate. Is Team Orders going to come into play? Will he yield and let him pass? Doesn't look like it. They're going at each other. They're at each other's throats, practically. Oh, but it
Oh,
does get
Connor
past them.
Kickloss is out of Grand Prix.
Oh, they must have been spun out of
Um,
that fast
it's the
rectangle.
Alpine. Yeah, oh, I was about to say the Alpine's coming up to him and he pits. I was trying to see what happened, but the
Uh,
Alfa Romeo is, unless he
Flair.
goes in.
No,
Yeah, he
Flair
is.
goes in as well. You can't
That's
see him in
odd
the
because he's
background
gone into
though.
hards.
Oh,
I wonder
we
how far on the tires are. There's another yellow flag, or is that the same one?
at
That's the same one. Okay.
these. No, they. I think. Oh, there's 55, 6
Oh no,
retirements.
Blair retired as well. Not
Yeah,
entirely sure why.
no idea. Wee Jamesy though did get past Wee Callum, so the two
Hmm.
Wees um, are having a bit at it now. Expert Bubble has to get past Neon on the straight to keep himself from the very fast Wee Jamesy, who
Hmm.
is I will say he's on something though.
Adama, by the way, has pulled over 2 seconds at the lead, and this Bright has gone for a move for P2. Nicely done with DRS. So he can now start the chase of the Red Bull. Although Ice Corn will come back at him with DRS on the start finish straight. As long as he gets a good exit here, there we go. And will he make a move into turn 1? But the Alpha looks like he had a mega exit there, to be fair. And he is going to keep P2. Graceful Rook just got a 3 second time penalty. That'll be for track limits. That's it, Jack. Right, while the battle's going.
Uh,
Expert Bubble is still in the rear of Alpine.
yeah, Wee Jamesy came very close through the third sector, that last few corners. It does look like Bright is steadily but slowly pulling away from Corum, or yeah, Corum, yeah.
Yeah.
So I think that's clear then.
Well, I
Just
don't
has to
know,
keep.
actually. Combs has a good corner there.
Uh,
I'd say I'm very about the same, I'd say. He's going for DRS.
there's about a four-way battle for P4.
Mm.
Yeah, four
Glitch
cars.
Will is doing his best Fernando Alonso impression right now, keeping a good gap between him and the
Oh!
podium. Good oh!
There goes the
And
front wing
Neon,
end plate
yeah,
in the
I
process.
noticed.
Let's have a quick look. Oh, not yet. Oh, that's a very good switchback from Expert Bubble. Perfectly seen, saw the gap, took it, and he's passed now.
I was saying, Glitch Will's doing a very good job of sort of Fernando Alonso impression, keeping a massive gap between him and P3 because he's probably looking after those tyres, which are probably falling off the cliff roundabout now, those soft tyres. And
Reach.
Reed James is going for a move on
Oh,
Bubble.
spun it.
Ooh!
Oh,
And I think
takes
he's touching
both.
there a bit.
The two
Or
Alpha
that was the Aston
Tauris.
behind him. I'm not sure if he touched it.
I have no
Or
idea what's
just...
going on now.
There's a tap somewhere.
Whoa,
Oh! He
into the
sent
wall
someone
for the
into a
Alpha
wall
Tauri.
going into the pit.
Oh, and
Oh,
the
and he sent
McLaren.
the wall
Oh,
himself. It's absolute chaos here.
that was very
The end
chaotic.
of lap 15. I'm going to be honest, I've not got a clue what just happened, really.
No idea.
Obviously, someone hit, well, the McLaren hit someone, or someone hit the McLaren, and then he obviously tried to pit while the Alpha tried turning in, and he weren't aware.
Let's have a look at
That
the
was
replay
crazy.
and make it a bit more clear what happened. So for some reason my mic doesn't work on the replay, so
It's mine. Okay. Well, I can't see your replay anyway, so.
Chaotic, very
Mm.
chaotic. Uh, though the battles now is still an expert bubble, is closing down on Will in front. Will's soft compound is starting to go off ever so slightly. The hard compound tires might still make it to the end, still within the realm of possibility. Oh, 3%. Okay, well, the Aston Martin's ERS is 0%, still keeps it on though. But it does look like he's past the Haas. He has
Mm.
the fish helmet though, so you know he's fast. Um, goes.
McLaren's had an incident. James caused the yellow flag. Not sure what happened.
Oh, again.
Mm.
Oh, and there goes. Yeah, there's Clickswell into the pits. As I just said, his tires are starting to look a little bit old. Um, Now it's Graceful Rook on Wee Callum, or maybe a move on the leaders. We've got around about 11 laps to go. Looks
Mm.
like people are starting to settle a bit more in now, but you know, anything can happen, of course. As Charles gets a 3-second time penalty, that means he's been a naughty, naughty boy. Has been doing a bit of corner cutting, because that's how you get a 3-second time penalty. You naughty, naughty boy! Get penalised.
It's Bray is still keeping up with the Williams ahead of him, who got the move done last lap. Both of them relatively low on ERS, but he is going to have DRS on the deck straight, a very long straight. Will he be able to make a move happen? It's a 6-second gap between P4 and P3 at the moment. So unless something bad goes wrong, you'd think that's a pretty safe podium.
It's really funny to see how the DRS zone at the back straight is only half of the length long.
Mm. Probably because it is such a long straight, it'd be far too much if it was the full straight.
I love action. Oh yeah, it's bright is
DRS
closing.
overtakes can be the boring sometimes.
It's bright is closing ever so slightly, lap
It's not
by
going to go
lap,
for here though.
lap by lap,
Let's
corner
get
by
very close
corner.
though. Alan McLaren's gone into the pits. That is Jack, who was on hards already actually. I'm assuming he had damage. Either that or he weren't confident that the hards lasting to the end. He's gone on to the medium side, 10 laps. That is probably the right
Oh, he
decision.
taps the Williams.
Wait, what? Did he reset the track?
No, no, no. They saved it. It
Oh,
was a
okay. Yeah, I was going
magnificent
to say.
save. I'll show
I
the
was switching
replay now.
camera angle for a moment and all of a sudden it was like nothing happened.
Yeah, although Bright could have just flown past
Yeah.
him, but he
Well,
keeps him in
that's
front.
nice. I respect that. I respect you,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah, keeps the sportsmanship going.
Yeah.
James, he sits fastest lap then, using
That has
P12.
that extra bubble gain a bit though. He's now 5 seconds behind. And Adama is 6 seconds in the lead. The question is how far or how much are those mediums going to fall off towards the end?
Yeah,
We already see
Adama
a
has
little
to
bit of
box eventually within the next.
well, we don't have to. That is possible, but it will get quite slow.
Yeah, we've
Although
got
if he's
about 10
battling
laps.
like it, it should be okay.
Got about 10 laps. I don't think the mediums are going to last 20 laps. It's actually a shame we started on hards.
Yeah.
Let's have a quick look at that Williams incident we had earlier this lap.
Yeah, it cost him about 2.2 seconds that instant, according to the data.
Back to the action.
Rachel Rook is right behind Wee Callum, by the way. That's a battle which could get very interesting. Someone's joined.
Yeah, I've noticed. It's terrible F1 opinions. Anyway, okay, he's gone now.
Yeah.
Wee Jamesy, another naughty, naughty, naughty boy, Gets 3 second
Gonna
time
skip anyway.
penalty.
I've got a feeling he might just be giving up in a minute.
Yeah.
Oh, and he's got another 5 second time
Oh,
penalty coming in pits.
he
And
has.
yep, he has retired.
Yeah. So listen, yeah. As long as you keep yourself safe to the end of the race, it's guaranteed points, which
Mm.
is not bad.
Well, no, there's still 12 cars
Yeah,
running.
well, as yeah, it's basically guaranteed points.
Unless you're Jack.
Or shots fired.
Oh.
Shots
Well, no,
fired.
because he's not guaranteed anything. Neither's Raw Anger. But he's on AI anyway, and has been for a very long time.
Yeah, raw anger I think is out of this race essentially. Oh,
Yeah.
but we might get a move here
Oh,
from the AlphaTauri Aston Martin combo. Is he gonna go for the switchback? He looks for it. Doesn't quite have the traction to pull it off though. Maybe he can get it
he's
done
nerfed
with the
though, so.
DRS. He's
His
very
yellow
close
tag
now.
takes one. That's Jack, I think. Oh no, that's a McLaren coming out. Never mind.
He hasn't been this close
He's
for
gonna
a
look for a move
while.
into turn one. Ooh, doesn't
Almost.
quite materialise, although he does have the inside line here. A very difficult place to make an overtake happen, but he has made it happen. The Aston Martin's coming right back at him though. Who's got the better traction out of the corner? And it looks like it will be Wee Callum who manages to keep the place. Graceful Rip though could dive down the inside here. It looks like he will. He's left enough space to make the move happen. Aston Martin sticks with him. Looks like he's going to stay ahead for now. Yeah, he will. Oh, I almost touched. In fact, I might have. I think he might tap his rear there. They both managed to keep control though. That would have been a very disappointing end to a very good battle. A Bido that has that TVX buzz keep right up with them.
Oh, Buzz is very close now. I think instead of Farouk being on the offensive, he's now forced onto the defensive.
Oh,
But it
yes, form
is
defensive attack.
very, very close from these three. I think this is going to be our main source of entertainment for the rest of the 9 laps remaining. The AlphaTauri in a bit of a sandwich. Not a really, he'll have to manage himself quite nicely to see if he can get anything done. He can't go for a move there, but the Williams is very, very close to that area. Nearly.
Right, just got a 3 second time penalty by the way. That is going to be quite close actually because the Aston Martin, no, wait, is it? Yeah, Aston Martin behind him is very good pace. Although he has got a battle on with the Williams. Williams manages to keep ahead down the inside line. Can he get in front? It's all on who has better traction out of this corner most of the time. And it looks pretty equal. Williams will have the inside line down into here. Behind the battle we just saw earlier. Isn't always the best line in terms of the exit, but he is ahead. And it looks like he could stay that way. No, the Alfa Romeo straight back onto him. This is quite a difficult place to go wheel to wheel. And that's probably why the Williams is backed out, just to keep safe, because he knows that Alfa Romeo has the penalty.
Oh, the 3 drivers we were just looking at are very close to each other. One is the Aston Martin is ghosted into the other, but he pulls off the move though, and he keeps his position in P5. The AlphaTauri still under fire. Here comes the Williams down the inside. They might be
Oh, he hit his
contact.
wheel.
Yeah, I
I
called
think
that.
that's on the Williams.
I called it though. I called it.
I think that one might be on the Williams.
We'll say nothing. Speaking about the other Williams, he's going for a move on the Alfa Romeo. Seems pretty easy though. Oh, but the Alfa Romeo is not going to yield. Brakes very late. But no, he can't go for the switchback.
Yeah. He can't really afford to yield either because that 3 second time penalty. You also have the Aston Martin of Expert Bubble catching on behind, by the way.
Yeah.
He could be a really late factor into this battle for P2.
As long as they keep each other up, Expert Bubble is on the chase. Going a further bit back then, Graceful Aruk and Wee Callum are still going at it. In fact, the AlphaTauri might be able to make a move going through here then. Oh, is the Aston Martin going to go for a switchback? Certainly a possibility. They touch wheels. Oh, that's contact, yeah.
Ooh.
Neon FX out of the Grand Prix, retired on the main straight. And that is
that
a
is
full
very
course
late
safety car.
Oh, that's really messed with Bright's Grand Prix because he's penalty. But there is a few of them behind him, to be fair.
Though
that pretty much messed with everyone who has a penalty.
now, Bubble, this is very good for him. His attacking chance is now...
He was catching anyway, to be fair.
Yeah,
So
well,
who
now
this is good
he
for
might be
is
able
our
to
race
make the
leader on those
move.
medium tyres.
Oh yeah, this is benefiting him a lot. Although if he
Actually, I
boxes,
do think there might be quite a few people who opt for the soft tyre if they have them available. It
yeah,
does depend who is knocked out well in qualifying,
if I was a Dama,
which
soft tires will be on the menu right now.
mm.
Although if I was Jack and Clicks, I wouldn't
Oh yeah,
box.
definitely.
I
I
wouldn't
would.
box. No, I wouldn't box though because you know they might make up a lot of ground. It depends. Well,
They wouldn't as well now.
four lap
Because they
mediums.
have nothing. They have nothing to lose because of how far back Raw is. To be fair,
Yeah, it
that's the thing.
depends if you want to play it safe or you
Mm.
know a risk.
I think that's more on the people ahead of them though, because they're more likely to lose position, whereas these two wouldn't.
Yeah, everyone boxing now. A lot of people.
Yep,
Although I
that
do
don't
think
surprise
there's
me.
gonna be this one clown who doesn't box. So there
Well,
always is. In every
sometimes
position.
position can be more
Oh
important.
yeah, there we
I
go.
mean, you was just saying that people shouldn't actually, so I don't know if you're in the right to call someone a clown.
No, but I'm going for like P10 and 11.
Oh well, to be
I don't.
fair, Callum is on AI. He's ghosted at the moment, so I think that's why he hasn't appeared.
Oh. No, I mean I wouldn't have boxed if I was Jack and Clicks. Otherwise,
Mm.
if you're on the hards, yeah, of course box. You're not gonna finish that race. Well, you'll finish that race, but very far down considering everyone else is on the softs.
Mm. Oh, I'll be right back.
100%. Oh no, they did box against my judgment. Although what do I know? I'm to be fair, I'm an idiot. So, oh, I was a race engineer for Alfa Romeo. Oh, I'm an idiot though. Alright, so we're just gonna wait for the race to restart then. Callum is on AI, so, you know, I don't know if he would have boxed or if he has lost connection or what the story is. But he is still out on track. We don't have lots of laps left, about 5, 6 laps we have left. Let's say 5.5. The safety car might come in next lap. It all depends if the McLaren can catch them. Although Raw Anger is lapped, which is pretty sad. But he's been on AI the whole race, hasn't featured anywhere. Charles got a 3-second time penalty for corner cutting, so unfortunately, it's
That is really stupid under a safety car. And
yeah,
you can
it's not
gain a lot of
helping.
time through
It's
other
not
people who have
helping.
one.
I mean, you don't have to you know drive so fast. It's the first
Yeah.
safety car lap. It's not gonna come in on the first lap.
Not only that, but you probably would have gained quite a few positions just from other people having 3-second time penalties. Because
Yeah,
there's not going to be a lot of racing left to do.
it's very unfortunate from him. Ah, it's been a bit dumb. I'm I'm really sorry, Charles. Uh,
Fix Will took your advice, by the way. He stayed out.
yeah, he's P6
See how he
now.
fares.
Now he just has to stick with it. Has to defend like a
I
lion.
don't think it's the right decision.
We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, if he's watching the stream, yeah, I hope you didn't listen to me.
No, I hope he did, so he could blame everything on you.
What? Just like my father.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, and
Now
anyway,
would be a really good time for the fun facts, wouldn't it?
yeah, but how's the weather been though?
Sharp.
How's the weather been?
Oh, did you know the circuit layout for the Chinese Grand Prix is based on the Chinese Shang character? I can't show you the photo, but I don't actually see how it correlates. But anyway, it means to ascend
To extend.
and give Shanghai its name.
To extend. Well, what Chinese character? Oh well, I'm not very
Ascend.
familiar with Chinese.
Shang.
But what Chinese character looks like
I shall
that?
send it to you. No,
Please.
it doesn't look like it. I'll send it to Tipsy Shang, so I'm just it looks nothing like it. Anyway, what other fun facts are here? Hmm. There's not a lot of interesting ones, I can't lie.
Uh,
We can speak about memorable moments. One of the most memorable was Sebastian Vettel's pit lane overtake here. Oh wait, are we having an end of this? I think the safety car's coming in.
hey,
It's
here we
about
go.
time. It's about time.
All right, gamers.
To be
11.
a free lap shootout here.
Oh, this is gonna be. This can get interesting. Let's see what happens. The safety car is in. It's all or nothing for the 11 drivers left. Okay, well, to call it 10. If you're not a raw anger, you're basically guaranteed points.
Yeah.
Just don't die. Red Bull is off. Corm is off. Clicks is in P5. He's going
Oh,
P4.
something's happened.
Oh, one of the. I think that's Bright into
Bright
the
has
wall.
collapsed down the order. As has a few others. I'm not sure what happened there.
Expert bubble.
Expert
Oh
Bubble's got five.
no!
There's loads of 5 seconds for ignoring yellow flags.
It's
I've
chaos.
not got a clue what's happened here.
Neither do I.
What was that? What's
It's
the
now
yellow
the.
flag be for? Was that for overtaking on the straight when someone had an instant?
I.
I'm
Don't
really
know.
lost what's just happened, but Adama has an absolute dream side. Over a second ahead already. Jack has made a move for P6 on Plick's wheel, who stayed on the mediums.
You shall say nothing about this, Owen. Hey, just hold on. He's got less penalties than everyone in front of him. I think this would be a good time to show the penalties.
There is
Okay, no, he has given. Oh, I didn't know he had a
not got a clear
5-second
best
penalty.
stand.
Oh no. Yeah, he's royally screwed. Wow. Why did he listen to me? I'm an idiot.
Oh. And Graceful Rooks looking to move on Charles. He's 2 seconds off the podium. Yeah, there is quite a few big gaps after that safety car. I thought we was going to get really exciting few laps for the lead, but something happened on that restart, which we kind of missed, looking at the front of the grid. The AlphaTauri can't get ahead. He's squeezed a bit off the track. He comes back on.
Oh,
Still
alright,
behind
still
the Red
behind.
Bull. The McLaren watching on behind. McLaren actually has the best view of this, if anything. McLaren actually is going to make a move on the AlphaTauri, it seems. He's a lot faster on the straight with that slipstream. Can't quite find the space for a move. He lost a bit of it in the end there. Feel like the AlphaTauri might have just turned on his ERS. He goes for
Oh,
a
contact!
move on the Red Bull.
Ooh.
That's unfortunate for the McLaren because I've got a feeling he might have got wing damage from that when it weren't entirely his fault. Nope, it looks okay actually. Well, he's going in position there then, but that was a very. I don't think he should have gone for that move.
Yeah,
That was very
no,
audacious.
very risky. Let's have a look at that on the replay.
Ice Corn, by the way, is keeping around the same pace as the Damo. We're not going to have DRS on, I think, next lap. If not, it'd definitely be on in the last. If he could push into that, we could have a real entertaining battle for the win here.
I think the Red Bull didn't leave enough space. I think that's what it came down
Well,
to.
I think he didn't leave enough space because it didn't look like until the very last second he was even going to
it
go
was.
for that.
Yeah, he made a bit of a lunge. It's a bit iffy depending on who you ask. Now it's Jack and Charles. Charles had such a bad race. He was all the way down to 11. He's P4 now.
Well,
But
he
he's got
does
a
have a
6
3-second penalty.
Okay, and he's not
no,
P4
he's got 3
anymore.
seconds more than Jack, sorry. Yeah. That's a good move by Jack, to be fair. He doesn't necessarily have to take too many risks. The Red Bull does, though. And you can see he's trying to, but he can't get back ahead.
No.
DRS is enabled now, although Adama, who's been rather comfortable all day, still has 1.6 second lead. It was around 1.2, so he was 5/10 faster that lap. He looks rather comfortable, no mistakes. It should be a relatively easy win for him.
No, I think the next best driver to make an overtake is Expert Bubble, closing the gap to Click's Will on the medium tires. Hey, listen, I didn't say I was the best. Alright, I didn't say I know anything.
Anyway, he is going to go for
lunge.
the move. He knows he has a lot more grip.
Over the Haas is
That
coming
makes
in
it
for the
relatively
switchback,
easy.
doesn't have the traction though.
Yeah, he's not got the grip. On the white ladders.
Yeah. I feel so guilty now. Why the fuck did he listen to me?
I very much doubt he was watching the stream, but if he is, then it is entirely your fault.
It's a massive coincidence. I swear. I'm a conspiracy theorist. It was a massive coincidence. I have no thought
You know who
about
I
it.
feel bad for? The FIA tonight, because that's a lot of
Oh
DNFs.
yeah. Nifa is gonna hand out penalties like candy.
Hmm.
Well, does it matter if you're?
Expert Bubbles now going to chase the Aston Martin's now going to chase Red Bull. DRS has been enabled. We've got to wait a little while for it to activate on this straight. Does he have it? Oh no,
No,
I
you
thought he
don't.
was in it.
He's just so
I assume
fast.
the Red Bull made a mistake then. Because he's got really close and
Oh
now he's got
wow.
ahead.
Hey, oh, contact.
Ooh,
Oh, he's defending this like a lion.
yeah.
Oh, you
Oh, and
idiot.
there's some
Okay, no,
contact.
I'm so sorry. What did you expect?
Yeah.
It's been
A lot of people had to go wide to avoid that. I hope no one got a penalty for that.
this
That's my least favourite thing. When you
this
get
is
forced wide and get a pen, it's worst.
this is the third time this has happened.
Hmm.
This race. So I mean, I'm sorry, but what did you expect? That's not a place where you make a move. Now it's bright and clicks. Let's just have a quick look at this buffoonery.
Make sure don't. Oh, Charles got another 3-second penalty. Make sure don't go on too long, so you do need to watch the race leader, who's still very comfortably out in front. 2.6 seconds now of a gap.
All right.
Bry is chasing down Clicks at the moment, although he doesn't necessarily need to actually, because Clicks has a 2-second time penalty, so it might just play it safe here.
Yeah.
Although
just
actually
hang
he
back.
needs to get within 2 seconds of expert bubble as well, because he's got 5 seconds. There's, I mean, Bright does have a pen, but it's only 3. Our race leader, by the way, is now on very long straight.
Let's have
He's
a look
not
at
under any threat at the moment. As long as he doesn't do the infamous spin that many people have had and start finish straight, it will be a very good win for Red Bull and Adama. As we're now coming up to the final corner, it's been an incredibly comfortable day for that Red Bull, who's had the best pace of everyone on this grid, and he's going to win the Chinese Grand Prix. A little tap on the wall at the end there. Not sure what he's trying to do with that. Ice Corn will take second, TTV Buzz in third, and this is where it's going to get complicated with the penalties, isn't it? Jack finishes 4th on the day, and he will stay there. Expert Bubble stays 5th despite his penalty. Bright finishes 6th. Graceful Rook 7th. Clicks will 8th. He lost a couple positions. Charles is going to be 9th, but he does have 9-second worth of penalties. So whether or not he stays ahead of Wee Callum, we'll see. He isn't actually with us at the moment. He's on his AI. I think I did see he said in one of the chats he had to leave though.
Oh, and
Whether or not he can
Anger is now
yeah, he
starting
wouldn't
his
be there.
final lap. Oh, I'm sorry. But ladies and gentlemen, that is the Chinese Grand Prix. Your driver of the day, Jack. I would say it's the race winner, which I would give driver of the day to.
It's
He's been
incredibly
so
comfortable.
dominant.
Yeah.
He started on the hards, one of the only to do so, but you can see him now. The man, the myth, the legend, Adama. A very great race for him on the podium with the steering wheel as well.
Yeah.
So,
It was a very good race for Williams as well, who I pointed out could have a very good day in Q1, and how right was I? Double Williams podium as well. You loved it.
the Red Bull's engineer happy. I'm very assured that the Red Bull team will be happy with that performance. So dominant today. It's as if nothing could stop him.
I do want to point out, by the way, that none of the top 4 are on the podium. Red Bull in the constructors 5th, Williams 9th.
Hold on, I can play the
What a
British
result,
national
guys.
anthem if I want to. Hold
Please don't. Please don't. We don't want to risk copyright. Anyway, the top 7, all British, by the way.
Oh
All
well,
English.
I wonder why.
The Greeks will have to separate them with the Spanish flags.
Well, I did say at the start, if you start first in qualifying, you've got a 60% chance of winning around this circuit, and Adama has
And he
proven
did
me
win.
right. He,
That is a very good race from Jack, by the way, 15th to 4th.
yeah, very, very good.
And again, I was about to say that a lot of these people had good races, but I think they were helped by the 8 DNFs, I think it was in the
The
end.
massive amount of terrorism.
Yeah.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so
That's why I
much.
can have a fun day with that.
Thank you so much for joining us today. it's been an absolute pleasure. Um, yeah, hopefully can do this again in
Mm.
due course. Just looking at the incidents, I'm gonna have to scroll for a while. Um, there's so many incidents. We don't have to show this. um, but anyway, thank you so much for watching. Tomorrow night, I believe there's another race, and that's tier
Yep.
3. Tier 3.
I don't know.
Anyway,
Don't say stuff you don't know.
it's
It's
anything.
very random.
It's a tier or something. I don't know. But ladies and gentlemen, for the last time, thank you so much. Thank you, Owen. It's been a pleasure.
Thanks. Thank you guys.